the chance at, you know, the beautiful life that we all deserve, really. My name is Jessie Gonzalez, and my husband and I grew up in Santa Cruz, and when I realized that Gabe had the challenges he had, I've dedicated myself to him. He has medical condition that causes, he has a pain disorder, and so his options out in the traditional system are very, very limited. Like, it's hard for me to even think about that. Like, he wouldn't be able to be in like a regular supported living situation. This was the entire reason. So Gabe's future, you know, that has, from the moment he was diagnosed, it was like, and then as the years passed and I realized he would not be able to live independently, it was like, what's going to happen? What's the plan for him? And this has been a long time in my mind and my worry. And so as he got older and we realized, you know, we really need to start thinking about this. And this was the whole reason. Gabe, that's the only reason we did this, is that this ADU was, you know, it's got its own address, which SARC at the time, like, there were these rules, like, you can't have supported living. You can have independent living service, but you can't have supported living inside the parent's home. But the criteria for us was like, okay, permitted ADU that has its own address, and this one does. As they got older, this was all ADA compliant, because, you know, stairs, and so this was, I think, the plan for them as they aged, and then probably to rent this out. The honest answer is there are no service providers for our kids. It's just limited. There aren't openings in day programs. There's not openings in group homes. There's not openings in supported living agencies necessarily. So it's just really limited resources right now. When these individuals leave the school system, it's referred to as the cliff. And it feels really good to have a group of other parents right now. We're all navigating this together, and we're sharing ideas, and with the self-determination program, you can do stuff like this. So it was already ADA compliant, but it had this big, beautiful shower with glass doors, which was not safe for Gabe, and he needs a bathtub. So we tore out that shower and put a bathtub in for Gabe. And then there was also carpet in his bedroom and a pocket door. And again, the carpet would not have been a great long-term plan for Gabe. And the pocket door, he would not really know how to use. So we put in a regular door. But I mean, just those things was close to $14,000. So that was a challenge, but we made it. It just needed to happen. He loves it. This is where I keep this door open, and he wants to be in we call it his Casita, because we were calling, well, ADU sounds really boring, like, right? And I want to call it, the cottage, and because Gabe is very limited verbally, he couldn't say cottage. He was calling it the donkey, because it, you know, jumbled up in his own way. So my brother, Ruben, actually, when he came, he's like, oh, the Casita. And I'm like, oh yeah, so Gabe can say Sita. So we're calling it the Casita, and he knows. I said, you know, initially when we first moved here, I was like, when you grow up, you know, we're gonna be neighbors. You're gonna move up here, and so we just are talking about, hey, you're almost grown up now, and we're gonna be neighbors. He calls it cozy, but he says donkey, but I know it always means cozy. Like, Gabe has certain words that mean a certain thing, right? We call it Gabies. So he loves it. So when we'll come back from an outing, he just comes straight here. Like, this is where he wants to be. This is his place. He loves it. He feels, I think he feels really peaceful in there. I can tell that he just sort of feels very comfortable, very peaceful. So I think it's gonna keep his world, like, opening up and growing versus getting smaller and more restrictive, you know. So I just want him to feel like he has choices, you know, that he can wake up each day and be like, what do I want to do? And it's individualized.